going to go out for ashore for a walk, and I hope to get to the top of the island, which is basically behind the flag there. Just walking up this path to the top of North Keppel. Just sat down for a bit of a rest, and I just looked over and I thought, God, bloody snake over there. Well, there he is. He's keeping an eye on me. I'll just walk closer now and he'll probably run away. He's not happy at that. There he is. Well, been lucky so far, and he hasn't run up my leg. I'm leaving North Keppel now, and I'm heading over to Great Keppel Island. It's nearly low tide, so I'm just going to motor and go out through the channel, which is, you can just see I'm about to enter the channel now. We'll go out through there, I think, and over to Great Keppel Island. Coming in on Great Keppel Island, you know, it's got the sun on it at the moment. It looks absolutely fantastic. A very nice sunset tonight. I've left Great Keppel. I'm heading south again now. There's a few boats anchored over there by the resort. And there's a few boats sailing south today. I can see two from here, but I think there's a couple more as well. And they might be just motoring. I've got to head over about where I am in the centre of the screen. I'm going to go to a place called Pilot Creek today and go down through the Narrows with the tide tomorrow. Looking round, sun's just coming up, or been up a little bit. That's Humpy over there. Anyway, I've got to pull the jib up now. We're flying along at the moment at 6 knots, which is pretty good. Flat seas, it's great. I've left Keppel well and truly behind now. We've been going at least an hour, doing a good 6 knots over the ground. Looking back on Keppel, dinghy's towing well. We're coming into the entrance to the river now to get to Pacific Creek and on to Gladstone. There's a buoy over here, which is like the last one, I think. Anyway, we've got to head down that way. I can see the next one. Got a pilot boat passing us. There's another red buoy down here, but I'm going to go the wrong side of it because I've got a ship coming up behind, so I just want to give him, a pilot, a break that I'm not going to go down his shipping channel. And then we've got to take quite a big turn in a minute down to the next one, which is way down there. There's got quite a bit of tide coming in, and there's BBC Delaware over there going down the channel. That there's Station Hill. We go somewhere around the back of that, and there's a creek, and we go in there. It's cracking along at the moment at 7 knots. That's because we got the tide with us coming in here. Looks rather nice lighthouse up on the hill there. I can see one catamaran anchored off. These are the leads for coming into Pacific Creek. And we're in 4 meters of water here. The cottage just inside the entrance. And here looks to be an old barge just there, made of timber. I motored up the creek a little way, and it just keeps going on, and I don't really want to be right up here. I'm just driving out the creek now. I was going to anchor in here the night, but I think the catamaran on the outside might have a better idea. Less bugs. Anchored near the lighthouse, actually. Anchored just outside Pacific Creek. There's 2 of us here. There's a catamaran, and it's called Blue Horizon. I've just come ashore on, on this point there, and there's this cemetery. Walked as far as I'm going to walk up the beach. You've got all these eroded trees here. Coming on round, there's a kind of a rocky outcrop there. Damn, I just must miss the sunset. This is the sunset from Sea Hill near Pacific Creek on the way into Gladstone through the Narrows. I think the tide's just started to turn. Beautiful cloud though. Amazing how smooth that cloud is on the underside. We're on our way to Gladstone. This is... I may go into the marina tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet. But I'd just like to thank everybody who's shouted me a beer. Cheers everyone. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, I'm not sure tomorrow. I might stay out one more day before I go in. Not sure. But we'll go through the Narrows tomorrow. It'll take me about two and a bit hours, I think, to get to the Narrows, which is what happens is the tide comes in from both ends, and the Narrows is the bit in the middle that dries out, basically, on a low tide. So anyway, we should be all right. And I'll probably follow that catamaran in. I've left Station Hill behind now, and it's now 10:30, and high tide in the Narrows is about 1 o'clock, so I've got 2.5 hours to get there hopefully. Looking ahead is fairly boring really. There's one sailing boat that left before me, the catamaran, Blue Horizon. So I'll let him go first, and at least I've got something to follow. This yellow mark over here is the mark when you leave Sea Hill. That's what you aim for, is that yellow flashing quick flash mark there, and then obviously you have to turn and come up here as you get close to it. There's a boat in the background there, and I think he's fishing, and I've seen a couple of sharks and a couple of dolphins fishing together. Heading up here now, which is just a waterway basically. Doesn't appear to be any marks. We're just leaving Sea Hill behind the bend there now, and there's one catamaran behind. It's now 12 o'clock, so I've been going since 10:30, so 1.5 hours, and we're just about to start coming up towards the Narrows now. I'm on the bow and looking that way. There's a few mountains over there, I think. And over here on the other side's Curtis Island, and I can see a bit of a settlement coming up here on the point. And looking behind, I've got a large catamaran coming up behind me. This is where we are. Obviously, I can see that green one at the moment, and we're just going to head on through here. First thing I've come across in the building, and it's a launching ramp for launching your boat. They're the leads I've been travelling on for about the last couple of miles. here we have somebody in a boat here. Got two, to be honest. Shades of night. Or Bimini. Just after that, this looks like cattle crossing. Let's go over there and come out over there. Owned by number 9, and there's 2.5 of water here. A couple of red ones in front now. That's red 14, and I'm in 1.6 of water here. Going past number 7 here. Still got the tide with us. Having a turn now to go around number I don't know what it is, a red one. And off down the river. And we're in about, what are we in now? We're in 2 meters of water here. Got the catamaran Hooroo passing me. Passing port and number 4. Yeah, looking behind now, that is basically the start of the Narrows. Got Nessie going by me over here. That's the gas plant there in front at Gladstone. The other side of the river on Curtis Island, and I've seen these boats anchored in here, so I'm going to go and anchor in there for the night. Going by a nice aluminium boat here. I'm in the first creek on your right after the gas plant at sunset over Mount Carter in central Queensland. Very nice sky tonight. I spent the night in Graham Creek. I thought I'd be okay here anyway. I got struck in the night with mosquitoes and bugs. So I was up at about 1 o'clock spraying the boat out, trying to get all everything out, and anyway, I got bitten probably 20 times. Anyway, I'm going to stay here the day and edit movies. I think it's not a very nice day. The weather's not very nice today. It's the first time we really had, it looks like it's going to rain. So I'm going to stay here the day, I think, and not go to the marina and edit movies.